It's November 18th, and I'm parked in the Tulsa terminal for Melton. I wanted to give a tour of the truck in the state that it is when I'm finally done working with it for Melton. It's a Kenworth T680. It is truck number 15344, and I've driven it from 198,960 miles. That's the mileage that was on the dial when I got it, when I first picked it up, and I'm leaving it in this parking spot with 353,475 miles. So it went from 198,960 to 353,475 miles under my care. And I'll just show a little bit of the bunk. It's not super neat or orderly or tidied up or anything. I just wanted to kind of preserve a memory of what it was like living and working in this truck. It's been a great experience. I'm nervous, and I do have I'm nervous to try looking for something else. This has been a great experience. It's been one of the best long-term experiences I've had in my life. So yeah, it has been really good. Obviously there's ups and downs with anything, but overall it's been really good. So I'll turn the camera around and show what the truck looks like. Be warned, the lighting's not good, and I'm not super well organized or anything. It's not it won't necessarily reflect very well on me and my organization or tidiness. So let's see what it's like. So this is out the windshield at the Tulsa terminal. So got a bunch of people moving around, picking up, dropping off, whatever they're doing. And let's see where we go. Let's start with from the cab. We've got my navigation systems. I was always running two navigation systems. I had a Garmin and I had a Trucker Path on my phone. Garmin, usually I would have the whole trip on it, like running the next destination for the entire trip, and then I would use Trucker Path to get like fine details of like finding my next fuel stop or my next load check area. And then I've got my tablet, the company tablet that kept track of my hours, and I would get my communications with dispatch and my next loads and all that. Had a little bit, some cup holders here. Always had water in the Nalgene's, and then I used these boots beside the to have like a couple extra things. Sometimes I would pull out so like this breakfast bars or whatever. There's I started pulling out the winter work gloves, or like those aren't super heavy duty because they're not waterproof, but they're at least a little bit insulated. So I started pulling out some of that on some of my last few loads. Got a little cold, so I started pulling out some of my cold weather gear. I have like layers and different layers. My reflective vest, my hats, my helmet, all riding shotgun for me. There's a stack of, there's some bungees in there. There's a hose for filling up I can use the air system on the truck to fill up my tires. I only actually did that once, but I thought it was good to have with me, and it wasn't very expensive. And then I've actually got 2 boxes of chains down there, tire chains, still here from last winter. I never got them off. There's another set in under the bunk. But yeah, this is the bunk area. This is like the worst part. This is awful. I was never good at. I never did a good job actually getting everything organized. It's sort of like an. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. These boxes, I have things in them that I don't even know for sure what's in them, and I never hardly use them. This tub has a bunch of insulation in it for, like, if I was in a bad situation where I had to depend on what I had with me to stay warm. There was another box like that. I already got rid of it last time I went through San Antonio. I dropped that off. And then of course there's my the sunshade for the windshield. And I never did get a microwave or the cooking anything really. Never made anything work. I had a hot plate with me for a little bit, and then I never used it, so I got rid of it. And these storage containers, I never even used these. They always just sat in a stack. I never even organized it. Here's a folder with a bunch of paperwork, a bunch of the old. I was told I should hang on to old paperwork from a bunch of my trips. And this became like a snack depot over time. The last couple of trips, that developed. These sort of like, I don't know, they're not as intentional as just like I need to put these things away. Sort of. I had a bunch of books in here that I never read. I think I may have read one book the entire time. So that was that was silly. But then of course there's the bunk, which has been super comfortable. I got these angled pillows, like I think it was, I forget exactly when, but it was really early on, and those were super nice for making it more comfortable to sit back here. Of course, I got a laptop set up, and here we've got Wi-Fi. But I actually had a program running on my laptop that displays the screen of my phone. So if I wanted my phone, basically if I didn't have Wi-Fi or didn't want to pay for it, I could just run off the cell towers and display it on the laptop. I did that a bunch. And then in here, there's a pile of blankets I can get out. I usually pull them out every night and then throw them back. And then at the end of the bunk, because I don't need the full space, I've got my clothes bag, and I've got my laundry bags, and I had enough clothes with me that I could go without doing laundry for more than a month, probably. And so, yeah, that was kind of my system, or not a system. It's just have enough that I don't have to worry about it very often. And I would usually do like 2 bags of laundry, take up 2 machines, and then be done for a month. So that worked out for me. And yeah, it's been surprisingly comfortable. I've enjoyed it. It's not bad at all. And then I just stuffed in this paper towel to keep this from rattling. I don't like things that rattle and squeak and whatever. I try to get them to stop if I can. But anyways, I've had my fly swat here. That's one of my things that I've always known where it's supposed to go. That's one of my few organizational actual works. This what used to be all my food, and I did a really good job this time out of using food from my pantry instead of getting fast food. It felt a lot healthier. It's surprisingly a lot healthier. The soups, so I like the Amy's brand soups, and then I get some of these as well, and then I have tuna. Usually, I only have one left now, but I would put the tuna in the soups. And yeah, like I said, I did a lot better job this time of using these, and it's surprising how different I can feel like healthier. Soups aren't, or canned soup isn't like the highest, best that you can think of for being healthy, but it's a lot more healthy than the fast food. I can definitely feel that after. And part of that was also financial. Like I had already bought these and paid for these, so I was trying to use them, which helped with my not running credit cards as much. And then so a few hanging jackets. I pull these out occasionally if I needed to for whatever. But yeah, usually that was just mostly food in there. And a fridge here, and I've always had something for caffeine in the fridge in case I ran into a situation I needed it, but I almost never use caffeine, very rarely, sometimes just to take a little bit of the edge off of if I have a long day, but very, very rarely do I use that. And then there's a little freezer in here, and I actually used to keep chocolate in there. I don't know. I probably don't need to, but I did anyways. And occasionally I would pick up an ice cream and put it in there. Let's see. Oh, and I actually did. Let's see. What did I do? Oh, I kept meat in there for one. I had it in my head that one time that I had a hot plate and a pot, and I brought meat and stuff with me. And I just carried it the whole time and never used it. And then eventually used it when I did a home time and cooked it up. So I ended up, not doing a good job of cooking while I was out. I was pretty much all the soups. And there was these, I don't have any of them left, I don't think. But there were these bags of meat, like they're Hispanic kind of. And I would add sour cream and a little queso and use Fritos scoops, and that was one of my meals I did. But no cooking, just super simple. And let me see, I'll show you it's these spoons. I had 2 spoons. I ended up with 2 spoons. I only need one. Because I clean them off with water and a paper towel before I eat. It's been super fine. Like I don't know, people might think I get sick or something, but I haven't been sick since I've been working with Melton. So it's not so bad. I don't know. Just clean it off with water and a paper towel. Yeah, that was it. Let's see. Let's go take a look around the truck. And I haven't been washing it. It's definitely dirty. And let's see. We've got this is the tarp box, and we've had to have this welded twice in this corner back here. It kept breaking apart. But it's, of course, got my tarps in. I don't even know if it's probably not unlocked. Might be, no. And then this, I don't know it is. Okay, so I've got, this was one strap, like this is an organized strap place where I always knew there was a certain number of straps on this side. And then the other side has straps as well, so I had like half and half. And then the other side has a lot more different tools. But then let's see, since we're over here already, we'll go ahead and look at the back. And these, let's see, I don't know, you can kind of see the top of the pipes up there. There's some metal pipes that were supposed to go for the, I think that they're supposed to be able to go in the pockets on the trailers. I never used them. I never pulled them out for anything. I did use these. It's kind of a fight to get this back together, so it's annoying to have to get them out. But I used these coil racks maybe twice, maybe somewhere. Like I'm thinking 2 times. It might have been one other time, so it wasn't very often. And these I use a little bit more. Occasionally I would use these to supplement my other dunnage on a load. Usually it's a metal load when I picked up some of those. And I already got rid of my ladder, gave that to the last guy I repowered with because he didn't have one, and I wasn't really gonna, it kind of got beat up being out there, and so if I need another one, I'll just get another one. But, because, yeah, anyways. And I'm nervous about, I have a rental car reservation tomorrow, and I was nervous about if I'd be able to fit the ladder with me. So might as well just get rid of it when there was somebody that could use it. And yeah, so anyways, this is, yeah, just obviously is the truck, the back of it, and there's the chain lockers here. Got all chains and binders inside, and I kept the that's where I kept the ratchets as well. Oh, I do need to remember to get my I have a pry bar in there. Need to remember to take with me. And this is, yeah, the other side. We've got more variety here. We've got my hand tools. I actually did do a fair number of little side jobs or little things on trailers. Usually it was trailers that would have like a light was falling out, or a lot of times fix stuff with zip ties. I have those in the bag. I guess I didn't really exactly point out the tool. There's a tool bag inside. But then, yeah, so this is the workhorse of tools for this job. It's the load bar, and it works on this end goes in the winches, and this end goes on the binders to close them. And this is, yeah, it's provides leverage, and it's been a, yeah, good tool. And then I have this is for setting up these the edge protectors. This is the old one, the old style. The new one, I have a new one as well, but it broke pretty recently in the cold weather. It fell down. It wasn't even very far. It just fell down and snapped. Let's see if I still have the piece around. Oh, there. Here's the piece of it. I'm still gonna keep. I'm gonna keep the pole because I think I might be able to modify it for a stick clip thing for climbing. I'm hoping to get back into climbing, so I'm gonna probably keep this right here. It's an extendable pole, and I might be able to get I think I can get a tip for clipping in on some climbing routes. But anyways, yeah, here's some wire I had. This was useful. I would use these for, if I did do wraps with, so there are some situations where you connect the hooks to do like a gut wrap or belly wrap. And I found a way that I could use this wire, go through these holes here, and connect them together. A lot of other people, I think, just use tape, but I felt like this was more secure, and I knew how to do it. Because of my time with the electricians, I felt comfortable using this lineman's pliers to twist up the wire, and it felt more secure to me. So that's what I used to do. And then I have a small bladed shovel in here. I used that, I think maybe only a handful of times, but it kind of felt like I should have a shovel with me. I had used it to clean off the deck of the trailer once when it had a bunch of snow on it, and some other guys used it actually. So I actually let people borrow that in a couple situations. But yeah, so a lot of stuff back in here. There's chain. One of the sets of chains is further back, and then yeah, that's where, like, I guess most of the stuff I would need if when I pull up to a job, most of it's in there, and then of course the straps on the other side. More straps. And yeah, this is well, let's get outside and get. I don't think I gave a good front end view. So let's see. There it is. So we're out in the row of trucks. There's the maintenance building, and that's where we come in at. And then we've got the, I guess I show back here. This is the they call it the clubhouse, or I guess I don't know what the official name is, but that's the office where all the office workers, most of them are at. And yeah, so not a bad place. Kind of nice. And that'll wrap up this little tour, I guess.